Okay, so did nothing happen with this whole fucking botch call thing? Let me see now. Yeah, that's better. These fuckers and their ASMR every goddamn time. I have them on my podcast.
Nah, it's parcel tongue.
So
son.
good.
I'm bringing you back to my
Every
Slytherin
fucking
roots.
time. So we were talking about the play that the goddamn refs missed on the last game. Did you see it?
I didn't watch the game, but I saw all the blowback about it.
It was ridiculous.
Okay, wait. Are we going to pool or should I open this drink?
I'm gonna
Open the drink.
I'm gonna open a drink.
Definitely open the drink. We're just sitting down to a podcast.
Okay, yes, but that's not priority.
Welcome back to CANCAST, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year, Griffin. I don't think we've me and Sydney have sat down with you yet in the new year, so cheers to you here, brother. Sydney,
pretty much my podcast
always
now.
a pleasure. Yeah, the Sydney Show. It's a spin-off of CanCast Productions. If you ever want to do that, by all means, we'll put it on the channel and we'll just keep things going.
Can I have my own show?
It's gonna be her talking into the
Can
mirror.
I use
Sydney's
Can
corner.
I use the set?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm doing it.
Should
I
we-
asked you if I could use it for my interview, and you said no.
What interview?
Uh-oh.
For my elective.
What?
I have an interview assignment, like my big
You
project.
never asked me that.
Who's it gonna
you
be?
absolutely
Is it
never.
Barack?
Do you guys want to do some interviews about how you feel about your positive
see.
body image?
See,
Okay, so
that-
it's definitely not like Barack Obama like criteria. It's like, hey guys, can you help me?
No,
that-
if I were to do a little segment, I would definitely do like either like a little segment of like a mukbang.
You need
I would do a
Oprah Winfrey?
mukbang. No, shut up. I would do a mukbang,
Come on.
and then the topic would be either losing your virginity stories, first trip stories,
What is
or
a
just
mukbang?
like when
Yeah,
you're,
I
it's
was
an
kind of
eating
wondering
show.
that as well.
It's an eating show.
Mukbang?
So I'd order a bunch of food and have a bunch of food made, and then we'd sit down and eat it.
You said mukbang?
Mukbang.
Mukbang, Google it. Google the
But-
definition.
no.
But bong,
Can't do
B-O-N-G?
it.
Oh, Google the definition.
I need a new computer.
B-A-M-U-K-B-A-N-G.
I'll say again for anyone with money listening. I need a new computer. I also need
Okay.
everything new.
Mukbang is a live online audio-visual broadcast in which a host eats
You're
large
wrong.
amounts of food while interacting with their audience.
Okay, let me read it, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Why is his so much quieter than mine?
His mic?
Yeah.
Oh, mukbang.
Yeah, but it's
You mean-
properly pronounced mukbang.
You mean my shit mukbang?
Kiss Pinchy.
What?
Kiss Pinchy.
I don't want to.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to be that close to that thing either. You know how many people have breathed on that?
I know it's not
That's
pronounced
Griffin's spot. Like, nobody else sits there, let's be honest.
You've had plenty of new people on the podcast.
That's
I
a
don't want to
dirty
call
lie.
them dirty or anything. I'm just saying.
Now you're going to eat it out?
Oh, stop.
He's eating the booty like groceries.
All right, the seafood's down.
Oh fuck!
Let me try this again.
You gotta get a burp or a fart cam.
This is not your mom's house
Oh
as much
man,
as I
the
would
burp
love.
cam needs to be here. Do you know how many times I've
They're
burped
all
on this
burp
thing?
No,
cams.
they're all burp cams, but I want a fart cam.
Cams.
Micro.
Cams. You want a fart cam? Jesus Christ.
Get your butt right up in there. Spread them wide.
On that note, let me try this again. Welcome back to CanCast, ladies and gentlemen. This
You
is
already did
episode
that.
21. What is up? Today is January 26th?
28th.
No.
Yeah, man, it's the 28th of
Shut
January.
the fuck. No,
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's the 26th.
fucking asshole.
You're
Saturday,
retarded. You're on
26. We are doing a little pre-drink here, ladies and gentlemen, after, what is it, third week of fucking last semester bullshit. I'm so sick of class at this point. You're not in class. You're living the high life, doing your
Oh.
thing, making the tweed monies.
It's called medicated. It's called
yeah.
medicated.
Well, man, I don't know if I can medicate any harder through this semester than I currently am. Yeah, I feel like I'm just going to be heading back into your territory pretty soon. I've got interview at Green Relief, I think, on Wednesday. Still have to finalize times. Did a little big boy shopping today with Miss Sydney here, figuring out the
Host of the Syd Show.
proper. Oh yeah, shout out to the Syd Show.
Soon coming.
Brought to you by CANCAST Productions.
Coming soon.
She's gonna have to plug that every episode now.
No,
like
bro,
she has
maybe
to.
I'll
Like that's
even,
part
like-
of her rent.
I'm gonna get good at some like Photoshop skills. Come up with a little intro and a little theme song.
Do you want to turn this a little bit so it's pointing more, so it's more in the middle
Oh
towards
my god!
me
I already
here?
have like a great little
Do you want to
graphic.
just reach back of the cam? Do you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be me and Cheeto.
So we don't have the dead space behind Sydney?
I'm gonna.
You got this. You got it. Yep, push it that way. Oh, fucking, you're perfect.
What?
You're
You don't-
perfect. That was
I thought
great.
I wanted this. I thought I had the spotlight.
Look at you. You still do have the spotlight. You read left to
nah,
right.
bro. I had my whole. I was all up in it.
Whatever. I'm just gonna close this again. Stop looking at yourself.
Oh, I love looking at myself.
You're so vain.
Let me make sure it's
I look
recording,
at it
and then we'll be
myself
good. All right.
The whole time. You'll see me like.
I didn't
Looks
know I
like
was
I'm
wearing
looking
this.
at Craig.
How do the
Don't
mirrors
take
put
it
up
off.
with you?
It's
Yikes. Let's get a close up of that, girls. Oh god, that's
Ooh,
worse.
The little alfalfa.
That's worse.
It's fine. I'll wear
No,
my.
Craig,
I'll
it's
do one
not
on Wednesday
fine.
after my interview, and I'll
you
be
pass me
looking
that bong,
damn.
though?
I
good.
literally just practiced.
I want to smoke a
I'm doing your
mukbang.
hair Wednesday, just so you know.
Absolutely, you're not. I probably won't be here.
Oh yeah, but I need you to do your hair the way I told you. When it's wet, you just.
Do you hear
style
this
it.
fucking shit?
Oh, I did.
Do you not? Did you not see yourself in the goddamn mirror? Did you not see how good I made you look today? Okay, take my goddamn advice. Thanks.
That beard's coming in well though.
Thanks. It's going soon.
When are you gonna get it? Give
Well,
it
Not
up?
all the way. I thought you were.
Are you
not all
donating
the-
it? Are you donating it?
That's a thing.
That was a good one, man.
That's a thing.
Dude, can't not this short. Come on. Fuck
It's
you,
called pubes.
Yeah. That's
Men
what it
without
feels like.
pubes.
Yeah, that's what it feels
Yeah,
like.
they do
You need
it.
to give it to men without pubes.
They do pubal transplants.
Really?
Pube transplants.
Transdermal
Of
pubal
cut
transplants.
hair.
For the men that
Cut
can't
hair.
grow pubes.
Okay,
yes.
so by this science, if I
No,
really
no,
wanted
no,
to,
not cut.
hang on,
Shaved.
follow me here.
Shaved.
Yes.
But regardless, it's come off the source.
It might have.
So by
it might
this,
have. It might
by
have.
this logic, I could get deer pelt pubes.
I'm not saying you can, and I'm not gonna say you can't. But I'm also gonna give you a link
Hang
later
on,
after the
hang on,
podcast.
hang on, let me
and
let
you
me
can check
take
it out
this-
when you're done.
Let me take this a step up here. Porcupine pubes.
All right, Craig.
All right.
Okay.
Am I changing the game here?
I don't know if I want to throw this out into the public domain, but if you go to www.com, you can find anything you need.
Can you spell that for me? I'm a little illiterate.
Yeah, that's www.hkkish.com. Find
Gets
it there.
that?
This is nonsense.
He'll put it right here on the screen.
This is absolutely nonsense.
That's
Hey.
why I told you we're not in the right mind.
This is the perfect mind for it, and it's a good
Honestly, I think
start
this is a
to the
good start.
podcast.
Suck my dick.
I don't know why there's no more comedic relief on your.
Eventually,
There should be more comedic
well,
relief on here.
actually, the first
That's why-
podcast
that's
of the
what I'm here
year
for.
that we did kind of change things up, and I'll start
I
this
didn't know you would put
podcast.
anything out.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
I
did a
had
new. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I did a bunch of strain reviews and shit for the last while too, so it hasn't been
I
podcast stuff.
didn't know you'd put them up yet. Right on.
Oh, they're up there,
You
buddy.
did some of the weed maps, right?
I did. So we have some old school anti-cannabis ads now.
Oh, I saw some of these the other day.
Homer.
That's a porcupine, right?
I'd call it a sloth.
All right, so there's some pubes there on the screen there. Like I said, the link is www.com.
.com.
Oh, I'm not showing this. Hang on.
Somebody has
Ah,
to say
you know
something.
what? That's fine.
They've
The
seen
next
it.
one I'll throw up. Yeah.
They've seen it.
And I was talking to Sydney about this. I mean, sloths are pretty cool. You know they actually run really fast in the water. They swim really fast compared to how they like perform
Yeah.
on
Yes.
land, right?
You don't have to
A lot of
stroke very fast to go very fast.
A lot of them die
What?
going from branch to branch. Did you know that? A lot of them die
'Cause they
just
fall.
because they're so slow grabbing from one branch to the other.
They
They
fall.
just fall to their death.
Well,
It's upsetting.
I bet you there's not an overpopulation. of them.
Darwinism.
Should I go get my outfit on?
Oh God. Well, okay. I don't know what that means, but are you gonna come
My
back dressed as a
sloth
sloth?
outfit?
Yes.
What?
No, not dressed as a sloth. I just
Oh,
have
like your pajamas.
my pajama set full of sloths.
I
Pretty-
kind of thought you were gonna come back covered in fur.
I wish. I wish. I love sloths.
I wasn't sure. I thought she was
She's
gonna,
like,
like,
I'm
come
gonna
in,
come
like,
back
the
in my
club
outfit.
outfit. or
If I had a
something.
sloth
back in my outfit.
costume, that'd be the bomb. I would live in that.
So
If
that
you
was the
find
first
one, no,
one.
if you find one, it could be at www.
All right, enough of that promo. Enough of that nonsense. Here's a classic
Everything.
one. I
They've
show
got
this
Stop
every
beeping
day.
it out,
So,
Craig.
You
I
finally
will
got
be
to
with
wear
that.
your shoes the right way.
It's a joke.
Oh, I forgot to do it
You're
again.
picking
How do you
out
feel
your own
about
clothes,
emus?
Love
Get
them.
them too.
your
Ask
own
this kid.
music.
Look at that
You're
fucking
going
tape
to the mall
cassette
by yourself.
Walkman.
And that haircut? That was your idea. You're
You're
making
high.
your own decisions.
Okay.
So don't blow this one. Don't smoke pot.
Yikes.
Don't smoke pot.
One that you might actually remember.
This is all coming from Smoky McBong water over here.
Oh shit! Where did it go?
These are all mid '90s though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was a mid '90s kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I thought. I thought I
We're
had
all
one here.
90s
You got me.
babies.
I thought I had
Right,
one
Craig? You just made
here
it, right?
That
And I just made it. Oh
was-
my god. That's insane.
Is this one in?
That's insane. Did you know that? What year were you? Were you 95?
Oh, this is a
Griff.
sweet one. I didn't show you this one last
Were you
week.
95? No, you were 97.
Hang on. Let me.
No, were you 95? Griff, are you 95 or what? 90,
Boom.
95, 99.
Boom.
Griffin.
All right, new video. I don't know what he is.
I'm done. I'm gonna swill him.
You gonna swill him?
Yeah.
Oh my! Oh, I remember this one.
I haven't
Yeah, I
seen
thought,
this
but
one. What the fuck is this?
The more you mess with cannabis, the more it can mess with your mind. To
What
find
the
out more,
fuck?
talk to Frank.
it's all the different
That was
Franks.
a weird.
Talk
That
to
was
Frank.
that was a UK one. Yeah.
It's
That
a
was
Frank.
that was a UK one. Yeah.
It's all the different Franks. I thought I had one that I like distinctly remembered from growing up.
I'm gonna swill him. You're gonna what? I'm gonna swill him. She swills the table.
I'll keep those for
And
now.
her ego.
Oopsie.
I thought I had more of those shit. Oh
You
well.
suck.
Got a bunch of fucking sweet ass videos and stuff out of the podcast. I got a couple more that I'm going to show you
let's
after.
Take a look down memory lane.
What do you want? What's memory lane?
Where's the book?
What book?
The book.
You're gonna have to be
The book with my face on it.
I don't know where that went.
It was on the table there a second ago.
We'll look for that later. Are you all out of your drink? Do you need a
It's
brewski?
just refilled.
Okay, you're good. What else do I have in the way of videos
I've got a bit of
here?
a headache coming on.
Oh, okay.
I've got a video
okay.
for you.
Okay, so you're talking about the Super Bowl. You got a video for me?
It's an old '90s video.
Of?
Can we watch some David
Shitty
Dobrik?
eating. It's the one where you're melting on the couch as a little blue man.
What?
Yeah.
Nope, I think we're gonna stick
Okay,
to
can
my...
we watch David Dobrik's
my,
last vlog? It was so funny.
Who is this David Dobrik that everybody talks
Oh
about? I don't
my
care for him.
god, he's
It's,
my
it's
favorite
not gonna go on
person.
my podcast.
I would
don't
fly
worry.
out to California
I'm not gonna lie. I don't care for
just to
YouTubers
hang
anymore.
out
They're
with
all
him
fucking fake.
and do
They're all
anything
fake.
he wanted me to.
You were...
Isn't he the chubby guy?
No.
Or sorry, you were talking about the Super Bowl recently, right? So we have a...
Let's get drunk and watch the Super Bowl.
Do you want to see the weed ad that they didn't allow onto the Super Bowl, the upcoming programming for the Super Bowl first?
Oh,
do you-
they've already
or-
shown some promos for ads that are
yeah,
coming in. Okay.
or do you want to see the new Bud Light ad first? We're gonna see both, but which one do you want to see first?
oh, I
Booze or
definitely
weed?
want to see weed
The weed. Okay,
because
it's-
Bud Light tastes like
it's
shit.
it's nothing fantastic. I mean, it is fantastic, but not
they
for
didn't
like
allow it.
not on the stoner perspective. It's more of the medicinal side of things, and I'll show you it right. Meow.
But see, that's one of my favorite
Oh.
things about the
Gonna
Super
die.
Bowl is waiting for the ads. So we got to go to a bar, Craig.
We're gonna get there.
Austin would have
Cannabis.
dozens to hundreds of seizures every single day. None of the prescriptions would work. One pill almost killed our son.
I've had 3 back surgeries, and I was on opioids for 15 years. It was a very dark, very depressive time in my life.
after my injury, I felt like I couldn't live with the pain, but I couldn't live with this treatment long term. It was unbearable.
I don't have to live like that anymore. Medical cannabis saved Austin's life.
Cannabis has given me my life back.
My families in other states having to watch their children die.
I want to see my brothers and sisters who sacrificed so much for this country have access to the safest treatment possible. This really is an injustice.
It's not just unfair, it's cruel.
The time is now. All right, now let's compare that.
You have something in your beard. Mustache.
Water, beer? Baja Blast.
No, you're good.
In my dreams.
Thank you. Let's compare that
If
to...
his beard had, I'm not gonna lie right now, if his beard had Baja Blast in it, I would strain that shit through a bunch of
I thought you were
filters.
gonna say you'd make out with them. Haha, Griffin's gay.
What's wrong with that? But no, if his beard had Baja Blast in it, I'd
Say
strain that
gays.
shit, filter that out, and it'd be good.
All right, so
Bring back
Be
Baja
all
Blast to
over
the
you
Penn
like
Center.
wet T-shirt.
that's all you guys, your Taco
Baja
Bell
Blast.
fucking addicts.
Baja
Bro,
Blast.
I was so close to getting him hooked on it today, but fucking Taco Bell was closed.
It's all white doors. It's a white wall. It's like,
know.
and it says like all the stuff behind this wall is valuable. And I'm like, are you?
It's
like,
all the Baja Blast.
I'm like, what's valuable? They're like, it's all being donated. I'm like, yeah,
Give it
don't
to
don't
me.
donate that
Give it to
Baja.
me. Yeah, that's funny.
Save a case of Baja.
It's so
for
funny you
your-
guys went there
for
though
your
today.
girl.
Oh
Right
man,
after
I needed like a new shirt.
Go put it on to a fashion
No.
show.
What time were you guys at the mall today?
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
I was at the mall at 1:30. That's
funny.
fucking hilarious. Because I went.
Because
from-
yeah,
Yeah, we
you said
missed
like you had
Mel today
errands
at
and shit to
the-
do, and it's like, yeah, I can drive you to the bank and
Yeah.
stuff, but then it's like, oh, I have other stuff to
Yeah,
do. It's
I
like,
had-
well,
yeah. No, I went to Best Buy and then I got to the mall around 1:30, 1:45. So I'm surprised we didn't run into each other.
that would have been funny, eh? And then we went to the LC first, pick up some beers and shit.
That's the Lickbo
We
for
saw,
you people.
oh my god, there's a bunch of drunk dudes in the LCBO that fell into a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
rack.
the rack of little
What,
bottles right by the cashier.
Yeah.
Yeah, some guy like stumbled in that, and two other ones like held all the bottles and shit. And he's like, I don't want to move because I feel like they're all gonna fall. It's like, yeah, and how do you
Like
fall
how
into
hard
it?
did he fall into it?
He just like
Did some of the
backed
shelves come
into
like
it
off
and then
kilter?
But he
because
was
of it?
still far enough in where he didn't want to move to
No,
the fact
he was-
that he was
Oh,
gonna
like
he
just-
wasn't
leaning in it
upright.
and he
He
was
wouldn't get
leaning.
off the alcohol.
Yeah.
his weight was on the shelf.
Were the shelves? Could you see the shelves like bending
No,
downwards?
we
or
were at the
anything?
No.
cashier. Yeah.
Literally, the cashier saw the whole shit
So
go
what'd
down.
they do?
I don't know if they served them or anything. Or
Because
like-
I once saw
one time, oh
Go
my
ahead.
god, one time, me and my mom just went to the LCBO, and like me as a 12-year-old was just like with her, and I wasn't touching anything, nothing like that. She got her wine or whatever. We get to the cash register.
Mhm.
She IDs my mom, and my mom's like 40-something years old. Like, should not be getting
Yeah.
ID'd. And the woman asks her if she's been drinking, and my mom was like, "What?" And I'm like, "No, are you kidding? It's like noon." And she's like, "I can smell like alcohol on your breath." And my mom was like, "Excuse me? Like, are you serious right now?" My mom's not that type of bitch. And I was, me as a
Wow,
12-year-old
that's
kid was like, "Are you
insane.
fucking kidding? My mom's sober.
Yeah.
Like, we drove here. Are you dumb?" And this bitch didn't let her buy
Sorry.
her shit.
That's in fucking.
one second before you go to the ad.
do it.
I've got an LCBO story that's pretty funny.
But oh my god, now that I think about it, my mom mumbles like me, so she probably just thought,
she was incoherent.
She was slurring.
Yeah.
That's funny.
"Oh, what fucking? That's some serious discrimination."
So
I'm just slurring.
I don't sound like that.
I know, but I mean like
That's such a cunt thing to say.
you could play it up like to that point.
Oh, the bleeps.
At what
Oh,
point
that's
do
all
you
I can
start?
think of is the bleeps.
But to say like you can smell it, go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
I know. I was like, how much do you think hard liquor do you think she's been drinking
Oh,
today?
see,
like,
that's a good story. Wait, so I'm at
Okay.
I'm at the LCBO at the
I got
Fairview
another
Mall.
LCBO story after this.
There's the LCBO at the Fairview Mall in Geneva there. I'm in there and I'm behind like probably 2-3 guys, 2-3 people behind this guy that's at the counter, and he doesn't have his wallet on him, so he's like, I don't have my money on it, but it's in the car, and she's like, well, you'll have to go to the back of the line, and this guy's like, fuck this, so he cracks open and he cracks open a beer, starts drinking it, and she's like, you're not allowed to drink that in the store, you can't do that, and he fucking chugs the beer, cracks another fucking beer, starts drinking, and there's a whole debacle. They end up calling the police. Within like 10 minutes, the police are at the fucking store. The guy has a beer in his hand while they're there. He's on his third beer, standing in the store, and the cops like talk to him outside. The guy like pulls out a shit ton of money, pays for his beer like it's nothing, and they just let him go.
That's hilarious.
Literally,
But he said it was all in the car.
yeah,
That's
yeah, because like
hilarious.
they wouldn't. Like, it was there was this huge debacle. So then he just resorted right to, okay, fuck you guys. I'm gonna drink my beer. Apparently,
There were
In
yeah
the store.
literal drunks in the LC today. Like one guy was like talking to
That's
himself
great.
the whole time, looking for beers.
this guy wanted
One
to
time
drink.
in fucking Peterborough, Ontario, the real scuzz of
Ashtray?
Ontario, the unknown scuzz.
Unknown scouts.
So yeah, it's underestimated for being so scuzzy. And so me and my sister are at the LCBO. I'm
Sorry,
like
it went
17.
belly up.
I'm like 17. She's of age. She's like 20, 19. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were like 20.
I'm 19 now. I'm saying at the time.
Oh, you're not 20 yet?
No.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, I'm still a fetus. So I don't go into the LCBO just because there's a better chance of us not getting served. So I just like wait outside, like no big deal. hack a
LCBO,
dart.
your job, guys don't do shit. You proclaim that you do all this stuff for, like,
We
stopping
know
underage
your
drinking.
tricks. We just
You guys
wait
don't do
outside,
shit.
you dumbasses. We know how to get
I
around
sit in
it.
the car. I
Stick
used
a
to
pin in that
So
for now.
then, and then,
Idiots.
so then, I'm waiting outside hacking a dart, and this black dude comes up to me, and he's like a younger guy, seems about my age, clearly not of age. And he comes up to me, and he's like, hey, like, he wasn't saying it that, like, nice.
Hey.
He was like, yo, what's good?
Hey, what's good?
And I was like, hello. And he's like, you have a fucking dart I can get off you?
You got a fucking dart?
And I was like, like, I guess, sure, like, okay. And so I give him a cigarette,
How old are you at this point?
like 17.
He's asking a 17-year-old girl for a cigarette.
Yeah, he wasn't of age, though,
And
clearly.
did you look 17?
What?
Wait for it, yeah.
You look 17.
Trust.
He
Yeah.
wasn't of age.
Wait for it.
Okay.
And so I give him
Wait.
this dart. I expect him to walk off. And he, like, lingers, and he's like, so how's it going? And I'm like, fine.
Oh,
It's
shit.
Rob
This is
Ford.
creepy. And he was
What have
like,
I done?
I'm like, good. Like, how about you? And he was like, good. And
Wait.
he's like, so he doesn't do team talks. So do you mind, like, coming in with me to this LCBO and just, like, LCBO and just, like, walking around with me, like,
Undercover cover.
and I was like,
Oh.
why? Like, what for? He was like, oh, I was just gonna go cop a bottle real quick, and I wanted a white girl so I didn't look so suspicious.
Hilarious.
And so, yeah, he wanted me to go
Distract the
burgle
guards.
with him, and because I was a white female,
Then what do you think he would have done?
raped me.
Rough.
He looked scary.
So he wanted to steal a bottle?
Where
He
was that
wanted
again?
to go steal a bottle at the LCBO.
Where was that again?
Peterborough.
Shout out to Peterborough, Ontario, with the classiest gentleman in all the fucking land.
Oh, right after that, I had a
Hey!
homeless woman come, like, beg me for, like,
Tacos.
some money.
And
And
tequila.
then, like, I told her I didn't have any money. And she was just, like, started talking to me about her daughter and, like, her life story. And then these people came up to her and, like, gave her $5. And so she left me alone. And I was like, bless, thank you.
I was just trying my first sound effects.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And
I'm gonna go. Deuces. Peace out for Sid.
That was a token and a half. She's got to record the sit
Okay.
show now.
that was a good Oh no, what was this fucking, what did I stick a pin in this for? You guys were
Stuck
shitting.
a pin on LCBO and not being able to get
Thank
in
you.
it.
Um,
I'm
would
shocked I remember
would
that.
either of you not be down for a job at the OCS?
Why wouldn't I be down for that?
Well, they're basically the same thing. LCBO and the OCS.
Great benefits, good pay.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
no, just a day job, man.
Too
9 to 5.
regulated. I'd
Nah,
rather.
part time.
No, it would be full time.
You can do part time.
I don't think they do part time.
They do it at the LCBO.
You can't do part time.
My old fucking parenting teacher worked at the LCBO. He was a fucking G. We'd go have him in parenting, and then we'd go to the LCBO with our like older 19-year-old friends and be like, fuck, and run out because he knew we weren't of age and he wouldn't sell us alcohol.
But like, if you made more as a production,
Shout out to
or
Mr. Shots.
if you made less as a production worker,
I had a gym teacher named Mr. Shots.
I had 6 teachers named Mr. Shots and
Shots?
20 friends with the last name Shots.
Shots or shots?
family in the area.
Country.
Like, are you talking
Yeah,
like shots,
there's about
shots?
6
Are you
families
talking
named
like
the last name
shots,
Shots.
shots,
Sure.
shots?
I'm saying Shantz, SHANTZ.
Oh no, I'm talking about shots. Like shot. Okay, never mind.
Shot.
That's copyrighted.
Griffin, you're such a party boy.
Honestly, let's talk about Griffin's bitches.
Which ones?
All of the bitches.
Of the last 6 months?
Yes.
I
No,
don't-
that's too long of a list.
Actually, let's
Last,
go into that.
Of 2019.
Of the last 6 minutes?
2019.
We both looked at Griffin at like the same time. No, let's not
Play
get into
that
that.
back.
I want to play this fucking. Okay, so I played you the cannabis video. That was the one that they didn't.
I'm trying so hard to stay on track.
Hello,
Aren't
2019.
Aren't gonna play for the Super Bowl, and this is the ad that they are going to play
They're
for the
getting
Super
smashed,
Bowl.
aren't they?
For alcohol.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even have an excuse, man. I'm just gonna stay in.
My computer's being a cock again.
Hello, Brian.
What the fuck?
It's Mackenzie? What are you doing
The
here?
old
My
beer
soul
dog.
can't rest when people don't drink Bud Lights with
Too
friends.
young for that.
At this very moment,
Okay,
your
got it.
friends are hanging out and you're missing it.
I just didn't think that it was like a big deal, you know?
Brian, listen.
Yeah.
I'm a man, you're a man. Take my leash. I need to show you something.
Hold on!
This was last week.
That's my friends! Sad bacon legs. Sad bacon legs. Sad bacon legs. What does that mean?
It's an inside joke. You have to be there.
But
My ex. Gotta go. This was a few days ago.
Here's an easy one. The proof is in the blank.
Pudding. Obviously. Pants. Pants? The proof is in the pudding.
They can't hear you, man. They needed you and you weren't there for it. Let's go for a walk. And here we are tonight.
My friend's house.
Hey, they're running a little low on Bud Light in there, Brian. Take this. You'll be a hero.
Sweet.
And
Bring
take
the
this
beer.
fedora.
You'll be a hero.
Like it? Nah, you know what? The fedora was a bad
I
idea.
was gonna
Okay, one last thing.
wasn't showing up because he was
Crack open one of those BLs. I don't have thumbs. All right, well, you take it easy, Brian.
No.
You're a good boy in there.
No.
That was Spencer McKenzie.
No, he brought the beer and saved the day.
You're for the parties. You're here for the friendships.
Oh
You're
yeah.
probably implying he was
Months
smoking
here to
weed all
remind
the
you to
other
be good
days.
friends and enjoy
Maybe,
Bud Light.
yeah.
And now go get some beers and go have a
That's
good
why he
time.
didn't want to go out, because he was fucking stoned, and he's like, you know what? Those people are assholes.
Those
That's
guys
why I
are
don't-
fucking drunk.
I
And
mean,
that's why I don't hang
that
out with them, 'cause they're
inside joke was
dicks.
probably about him. It was
right?
probably them
sad
talking
ham legs
shit.
or some sad,
Yeah, they was probably talking about
sad
him.
keg legs or whatever.
I
Who
heard
knows? But it was not nice.
Um.
He should just keep smoking weed and just stay at home. Fuck his
That's what I
friends.
would do. That's what I do.
So
That's what I would do. That's what I do.
that's what we do. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Represent.
Gang.
So yeah, I stumbled across an article.
I
I stumbled across an article that had both those.
Just a quick.
It's
both
the new
those
Days movie. It's called
videos.
The Curious George.
That one's really
Actually,
like.
you know what? That
The
could actually
Harambe.
blow up.
The Harambe.
Well, Griffin, you are the club rat, so it
There was
would.
a guy.
You have
Get
the
that
moment.
shit going. It's the new fist bump.
Bruh, I don't go to clubs.
Oh come on now.
Mm,
I don't know.
He goes to the pool hall to meet his bitches.
No, you bring them there after you
Oh,
meet
that's
them.
the second day.
First off, you don't meet them at clubs.
Date.
Second off, you don't meet them at bars. I've only ever taken one girl
Sorry,
home
I
from a
can't
bar
hear
in my
you.
life. No, I've only ever taken one girl home from a bar in my life.
Was that supposed to be a
How was
funny
that?
joke?
How was that?
I'm not gonna comment on it.
Why not?
Did you get an STD?
No.
Oh shit.
Let's just say she works with me now.
That never goes well. It
Nice.
never goes well.
No,
Only time
it
I've
always
ever
goes
taken a
well.
girl home from
Take
a
it
bar,
from personal
and now she works
experience.
with me 6 months later. How? Why? How?
That's what we call karma, son.
Yeah.
But I didn't do anything.
Well, then you're fine. You have nothing to worry about.
Push it works.
So why would she be? Why would that
Does she
matter?
smoke
Unless
weed?
you fucked
Because
up?
we
No.
dated. This is the girl that I dated.
So
No, she doesn't smoke weed. Right?
She does.
Hello?
Wait, what does that matter?
+1.
No, that because I talked to Rachel about this. We were talking. Literally, my number one rule is if one person in the relationship smokes weed and the other person doesn't, there is no fucking way in hell that relationship will work. It will not last more than 3 months tops.
Oh no, she did, but it's just.
I'm giving it a little bit. You know
No,
what
I
I'm
don't go to
saying
clubs to
though?
pick up women. That's not my place.
Back to that point.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not a good spot.
No, I mean
You're gonna get the rapey people.
It's like
I was
I
just
like
saying, compared to you and me, I'm not a club rat.
I like organic situations. Like I like to meet people through friends.
Do you
and
grow
just-
organic?
Don't worry about it.
You don't grow organic.
Who's
The
got
government doesn't
time
need to know.
fucking grow organically.
I mean, this is true.
I have a lot of beets in my
It
backyard.
takes a lot of regulation.
Beets, bears, Battlestar Galactica.
Motherfuckers are
Also-
working on it,
Hydro and Aqua are better, which also aren't organic, so fuck organic.
but they might be.
They are organic, the government just doesn't think so.
The government, that's the one spot that you gotta like play with. Are you okay with me? You look like you're-
I'm just taking it all
you're
on. I'm
falling
just,
asleep.
You
no, no,
pissed
no,
them
no,
the
no,
fuck
I'm
off.
So with
No, I'm just
aquaponics, it's what you feed the fish that deems
I have a
it.
wedgie, sorry to anyone that
organic.
watched that.
I can't see you because this is in the way, so I can't like.
Should be able to like point it higher up or lower.
Mm.
Yeah, you could point it lower, or you can look at me through metal. I'm down for whatever.
Look at it, that pretty face.
Just watch that bottle of
That
newts
fruit's
here.
gonna go.
I got you. It'll stain the
okay.
shit out of your clothes. Trust me. This podcast is brought to you by General Hydroponics.
Yeah, you wish you were sponsored.
Floral microgrow.
You
Thank
wish
very
you were
much
sponsored.
for all your cannabis flowering needs. Hi.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. Give
Syd's
me.
Corner, sponsor us.
What is how are you gonna call it?
I don't fucking know. I haven't thought about it. I was
Syd's
thinking-
Corner.
Sid's
Corner.
No,
do.
Munch and Tokes with Sid.
So it'll be cooking.
No, just the mukbang. Just the eating.
Mukbang,
Oh God.
mukbang.
CANCAST has no
It's the
affiliation with
new-
Syd's Corner.
Mukbang is the newest generation of Pokemon.
You're joking.
All right.
It's a weird
You're
YouTuber.
joking.
Okay, this is
Cast
something we can
Stay
all get
tuned,
behind.
Coming soon.
All right, this is something we can all get behind. Okay.
Munch and
yes.
Tokes with
yes.
Sid.
Yes. Yes.
Do-do-do.
Yes. Yes.
All
yes.
flavored Doritos.
Yes. Oh, not mini player. Full screen. Full screen. Full screen. Come on, baby. You can do this. Come on. Ah, my computer, man. There it is. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, my God. What happened?
I'm getting tired, boys.
I imagine this is about every flavored Doritos.
Oh, my God. For fuck's sake, my computer.
Forgot I had this Toke pack, boys.
All right. Let me try this again,
Oopie.
folks. Are you with Namaste yet, Griff?
I am not.
No. Okay. Well, check this out.
No, wait. I am. I haven't used it though.
Oh.
Yeah, hasn't been used. So I got it back after you told me about it. And then just kind of went to the wayside. I had the app.
You can sign up with shoppers now. Stick a pin in that for now.
Yippee.
Uppy.
Yippee.
Okay.
Zappo. Oh.
shit, they sell it all now? That's fucking cool.
Oopies.
So that's
by
a
Namaste
thing.
Yeah, I gotta give them a call.
So Uppy is an app.
Yeah, we should definitely look into that.
Yeah,
Oh my
so-
god, not playing
We're
Joe
gonna
Rogan
send
videos.
that to you know who.
Who?
Someone that I cannot name on the podcast.
Jeff
because
Bezos.
They're in my family, and I don't want to name names.
Fair enough. What the hell was I just gonna talk about? Oh yeah, Shoppers. You can sign up with Shoppers through Namaste now, and Shoppers holds a bunch of different LPs products. So they're definitely the fucking right people to go for if you want to get a variety of products. Like I know they sell Broken Coast, Aurora, I think Afria.
In their stores.
Online only.
Okay.
I think it was January 8th when Shoppers started their online
With
portal.
medical only though.
So it's not the OCS anymore. Yeah, it's medical only. So they're like a licensed producer's website that you can order straight from. But again, like they have a bunch of different producers, much like Broken Coast, Aurora, Afria. I can't remember anymore besides that, but it's no longer just the OCS running things, and it's just another portal to get the LPs out there and about. I still have to try Broken Coast shit. I hear they're like the top-notch flower right now. Oh shit, I think I'm out of videos for that. I actually have a bunch of shit in the news that's happened recently. Oh my god, this trippy ass video. I'm gonna save
Tahiti
this
for days.
I'm gonna save this for now because it's that trippy that I kind of want to close out the podcast with it. But I'll preface with like it's almost something that would be out of Rick and Morty. The way I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm not gonna say anything else. Let me get through this shit. It's gonna take about 10-15 minutes. There isn't much to cover. And then I'm going to close everything out with that.
You don't want to save this for tomorrow?
And we're going to go play some pool. I got other stuff for tomorrow.
Ricky
I'm hoping to get together with my chef buddy tomorrow. He was supposed to be here tonight. But hopefully we get together tomorrow. Shout out to Preston Maxwell from Rocky Crest.
Unless you don't come. Fuck you. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you said it, not me. And yeah, so I've got a bunch of like cannabis weed shit to talk about with him and shoot the shit.
Food, cannabis, weed shit.
Yeah.
Can I show him my book?
Did I say cannabis weed shit?
Yeah.
Cool. Cannabis food shit. Thank you very much.
Can I show him my book?
Yes.
Do you think he'd like it?
Yeah, probably.
Does he like weed?
Yeah.
Does he like food?
He's a chef.
Then he's gonna love it.
Yeah. I think he's the head chef at a restaurant
Griff, do you want to see my book?
Down in Niagara Falls.
In case they can't see it on camera, no. Afterwards, yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, you don't have it on you. No, we'll check it out tomorrow.
I was gonna go change my pants, so.
We checked out the fucking Super Bowl ads. The OCS is working on getting a company together for same-day deliveries. So much like some of what the black market can offer you.
Pineapple delivery.
We talked about. We've
they're
talked.
going
we've,
legit, so I could see that being a thing.
We've touched on that in past podcasts.
What, the OCS getting same
pineapple
day?
delivery?
Well, that's through something different.
Yeah.
I think they were waiting for, say, the OCS or similar
To take them on
The
as a
retail just
contractor.
came into place, right?
Yeah.
Did we talk about that? No, I guess we wouldn't have. The 25 spot retail that just came in.
No,
No
but I
big
saw,
LPs.
yeah.
No big LPs won
Really?
one position. So all these small companies who just got the money together and put their name in the hat.
Yeah, the 5,000 that you
Yeah,
needed
they're
to
all
put in, yeah.
they're all getting approached by Aurora, Tweed.
to take over for them.
Exactly.
Here's
'Cause,
money.
Well, these people don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just like, oh, I have a weed license. I don't have a hookup. I don't have a retail.
But that's not a bad thing.
You don't think so?
Not having those connections isn't a bad thing. Those people want to connect with you. You
Just
have
take advantage of you?
No, I'd say you have leverage in your ball. Like, I'd
Oh,
say
for sure. I'm just saying you're gonna get bought out like a motherfucker.
you have to be smart about it.
And then on the other side of things, Alberta, they had halted their new like retail license and stuff for last year, so the end of 2018. I can't remember exact numbers, but there was a short supply of retail locations, and now they've just given out 10 more licenses and 4 in Calgary alone, so they're
Okay.
starting to up things. Meanwhile, we're still saying we're in like a fucking cannabis recession right now, where our supply issues are going to go on for
meeting our
years.
demand.
But people are opening retail stores left and right. Ontario's April 1st is what, 2.5 months away basically, and I don't know. We still have issues. You see Doug Ford's daughter posting the
Yes,
black
yes,
market
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
I saw
I don't
that.
think I have a fucking picture of that. I'll find one later.
Yeah,
and
the
throw it
hemp
up.
oil.
That was CBD oil. Yeah. Did
the
you
hemp
see her
CBD oil.
She is ripped as shit. You
Yeah,
saw that
and it's
picture,
like-
right?
It's part
Doug
of her
Ford's
daily.
daughter.
It's part of her daily.
Scary.
Her daily
Yeah.
routine. Her
Well,
daily
she
regimen.
said it was from somebody who's part of the black market supply right now. And people on Reddit were saying, like, she's not going to get a ticket, reprimand, anything like that because she's daddy's daughter. Yeah, he fucked me out of the cannabis program, too, eh? We haven't talked about this or
No, we
anything.
didn't touch on it yet.
So the cannabis program I applied for after graduation in April.
We had this conversation.
We did, but I haven't talked to
Yes,
him.
we did in the
We
car.
touched on it.
In the car, but, like, yeah,
Touched.
he's changed all the fucking laws. So, like I said,
they
the
pushed
OSAP, like, I don't have the 6-month gap. That's not as big a deal. It's still a fucking big deal. Like, there's not the leverage allowance or whatever
Yeah.
for you to find a job and start paying off some bills and
6
getting
months.
yeah 6 months. It's gone. And post grad. So the cannabis program was a postgraduate studies program for like 10 grand for the year. Can't afford that out of nothing. So I was relying on OSAP and shit for that. So whether or not I get accepted, they had pushed the deadline. It was supposed to be 2 Mondays ago to tell me whether or not I got in. I'm still waiting to hear. But whether or not I hear good or bad now, it's a fucking non sequitur because I can't afford to get in on my own. I don't want to fucking approach a bank with more interest rates when I've got the car. I've got past college fucking tuition to pay for. So it was either that or bust for me. So it's matter now of like just bragging rights to be able to say, yeah, I applied, I got accepted, and I could put that on a resume, I guess. But like I said, fucking interview on Wednesday for the aquaponic place. So fingers crossed there. And the last semester is more than a drag. I'm expressing it every fucking day when we walk out of the school. It's just repeats of stuff that we did in first semester, first year, and it's really like, I don't know. It's
taking
it's a
toll.
sour note to go out in the last semester in such a shitty way. It's fine. But hopefully we all get fucking work out of this shit before the end of school so we can just throw it out the window, right?
Definitely be nice.
Georgia Peach?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we finally got rated, right? I think MMJ is still up and running, man.
But then they pop, like I said, they pop right back up.
Yeah, Georgia Peach did. That's true. They're probably running on the same
Is
fucking
that a
idea.
dispensary?
Dispensary in Hamilton, yeah. They've
They
been
had 4
going
locations.
forever. 4 locations. I didn't know that.
Yeah, 4 locations, 2 on Upper James alone.
And finally got rated. When was that? Last weekend or midweek?
I don't know the day specifically.
Um,
but
like
then
I've
last week they were the next day they're like,
new location though.
New location, up and running. The only
On
location.
George Street. So I think that's like literally right down
I
the
don't think
road.
it's far,
They're probably neighbors with MMJ.
but it's really funny because they just keep. They've got
Like
the balls.
I've heard stories of people walking around that area and people just handing them little tags with a little joint, like half-gram joint before, and be like, you get a free gram if you come into the store. Obviously you buy something, you get a free gram, and that's how Georgia Peach operates, whereas MMJ is a little bit more
You need your license.
you have to go in, talk to the doctor, etc., and so forth. They're both black market as fuck, don't get me wrong, but again, you grease the right palms. I've talked on the podcast before. I'd signed up to go meet with a practitioner doctor at MMJ a couple years ago, and I'm walking up the fucking Hess Village there. I'd parked my car around the corner, you know, when it was still like, I don't want any affiliation with this in case I get in trouble, right? The cops are red lights and cherries are going, you know what I mean? They're raiding the place as I'm walking up.
No,
So
I
it's
remember you
like,
telling me about
oh,
this. I remember you telling
motherfucker.
me about this.
That would have been so scary.
It was spooky, but it's just like, oh, I'm just walking up
Just
to the
walk
convenience
by.
store. Yeah, walk by and then go grab a pop. And it's like, well, gonna hop in my car now and go back home. A 25-minute drive, no big deal. And then I think I hit them up on Facebook, and I'm just like, hey, I see you guys ran into some issues today. I was scheduled for a consultation with the practitioner, and they're like, yep, this is, I think, what did they say? One of the fears of the industry or issues of I can't remember what they said exactly, but it's like, we're gonna be up and running. It was a Tuesday on Thursday. And we'll put you in as soon as you show up. So it was no issue. Sat down with her for 10 minutes. Told her I've been using for X amount of years for blank, blank, blank. and she basically just walked me into the weed room.
Yeah.
Bought some shatter.
Away you go.
Yeah, it was cool. Georgia Peach is more chill. Have you been there before?
I've been there, yeah.
Yeah, just walk in. There's weeds right there. Yeah. Okay.
I want to go there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could do a whole. I got my MMJ's expired, so we could all book a day and fucking make a field trip down and get our MMJ cards. And
Why go to MMJ if Georgia Peach doesn't need a card?
I mean, if I'm going, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like MMJ
Is it
hasn't been
better?
fucked with for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So November is the first month, full month of legalization in Canada. Pulled in 54 million. Not too shabby, right?
I wouldn't say so. Pretty good.
That number is actually down in provinces like Ontario and BC
Because of the lack of
just
supply.
the supply and the black market has been there to take over the
Supplement it,
supply.
yep.
So people would get used to, man, some people's dealer comes to their house with different bags of weed,
That sounds cool.
You know what I mean?
on.
Like that's top-notch
Right on.
dealers
Yeah.
right there, but that's almost a good move because then people don't know where you live, etc. You know what I'm saying?
Until they bust you and they're like, haha.
Sure, yeah. The numbers for
Yeah,
consumption are
6
actually
different
up
strains.
on the East Coast, so
That's not surprising. They're
getting
always at
more.
the top anyways.
Yeah, they're getting more legally though. They're
Yeah.
more recordable numbers, and then there's no stats on the Northwest Territories, none of it, or Manitoba right now for reasons that I'm not aware of. Washington State is working on passing a new legislation, whatever the fuck they call
The
it down
transfer
there.
weed between them and
To like for whatever they call their licensed producers to be able to set up like what we're allowed to do, but a lot of places haven't started doing yet, is to set up like retail locations on their premises. You know what I mean?
okay.
So Tweed could set up a little
Yeah.
retail site like they have in Smith Falls. It's like a customer experience center or something that they're calling it, where they can advertise their products a little bit more, I guess. I think that's about it that I have for this podcast. This was actually kind of fun, even though we're all a little sloshed up right now. I need to get another beer. We're gonna go play some pool soon. And,
McFlurries.
Oh, McDoubles.
what you were saying?
Anything with
this
mix on
fucking
them.
this urban genius here.
Mick.
Okay, no, not Urban Genius. If you want to be an Urban Genius, you go to Circle K and you buy a 79-cent fucking 2-liter Polar Pop, okay, of any pop of your choice.
Is Circle K open?
24/7, bitch.
Also, if anything, if Dollarama's open, that's the place you go to.
Dollarama's not open.
But if
Nah, Circle K.
but once Dollarama is open,
It's
that's
gonna
the
be
place
like
you go
midnight.
To.
Anyways,
place
I
you
was
go
gonna
to.
pay you a compliment for the good idea, not going to Zares, going to McDonald's instead.
Thank you.
At least their
Thank
shit's
you.
on ice.
No, thank
No,
you.
it's good. It was good.
Yeah.
Thank you for finally
ice.
coming over. I know that it's been some fucking hiccups in the last few weeks with work.
I'll be back.
Bullshit.
Actually,
You'll
no.
be back.
Sid didn't want me to come back. She, if you look back in the podcast, everybody rewind about an hour and 20 minutes.
I
Sid
don't
at
even
one
Hour and
point.
20. Are we that deep?
I-
There's
I
no
know.
way we're that
I'm
deep.
guessing.
No. Wow, not too shabby.
I don't know.
Not
It was
too
right at the
shabby.
beginning.
Okay.
Because something she's like, "Oh, you're coming back."
Oh.
So you guys can all find that somewhere in there. It's there.
Back. No, we do these on the
Whatever.
regular.
What
Yeah, thanks again,
Yeah,
Sydney.
thanks for
Always a
having me.
pleasure.
Yep.
And
Stay tuned for Sid's Corner.
Sydney's Corner, not affiliated with CANCAST.
Fuck you.
Just
Ever.
looks the set just looks
You're my
really
sponsor.
familiar. Sponsor for drug addiction.
I'm gonna wear your t-shirt.
Yes, I am. A CANCAST shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get those soon.
Do it. Merch coming soon. Link in bio.
Shit, nope, that's not a thing.
Subscribe.
Okay,
like
folks.
Like and subscribe.
Griffin, Sydney here once again. Thank
Have a good
you.
night. Take care.
They're gonna lose to me at some billiards now.
Oh.
Till next time.
Comment
thank you
below who
again.
you think's
Don't
gonna
say
win.
that.
Comment below if you must. We all know who's gonna win. Like, subscribe, all that survival bullshit, and see you guys later. Thanks again. Bye bye.